Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Sunday and let's get right into the charts. This video is gonna be quick since we have not had any price action at all. You can see Bitcoin has just been consolidating sideways for this whole weekend right here ever since Saturday. Basically you can see this is has been the whole price action, not even a like 2% move. We have basically been in a 1% range, so a very choppy price action right now, very boring. But this is also some very nice opportunity to look for entries. Maybe we are at this value area low. You could look for a that's a short. Let me just get the long position. Basically you can put your stop below this low that we have taken out, and you can target once again the highs of the range for a very nice 6 risk to reward ratio trade. You can see right here, this could be very well the next trade that could play out, since everybody is expecting Bitcoin to break lower, and even if it starts breaking lower, you will have your stop just below this low right here. So the losses, the risk management is going to be perfect. Of course, this is not a financial advice. Always do your own research, guys, before investing or trading. Anyways, let's continue. For Bitcoin on the hard time frame, the 12 hourly right now, you can see we're sitting exactly at the value area low. We have not failed to break below it, which is, as I said in my previous video, giving me that hope for a potential rally up from here to 79 to 80k is gonna be like 20% of a move, and this is gonna be taking out all of the short positions that have been stacking up right here, all those late shorts, maybe even some shorts from the previous high right here. Because as I said in my previous video, I don't think the market makers are gonna let the short positions that make profit that easy. If you're shorting from here right now, or from even this low, I do expect for us to be squeezed, maybe even a bigger squeeze, as I said, to at least the 200 moving average that we have right here around 78k, and then we are gonna start eventually that next major move towards the downside. So the positioning of your short trade is gonna be very important if you're looking for one. But as of right now, as I said, I am mostly looking for buys at the range lows. Of course, you look for sales at the range high and you look for buys at the range low until this range is broken. Looking at some of the altcoins, you can see it right now still holding the POC level, currently trading above it, but same thing everywhere right now in all the altcoins. We don't have that much momentum. Everything is consolidating and price action is very slow, very boring right now. Same thing for Solana, holding the value area low. Hype still trading above this very important level right here. Basically, if we hold this level, I do expect Hype to either range right here or to slowly grind towards the upside. And if we start breaking below, then I do expect for Hype to start trading lower. But of course, it all depends on Bitcoin. Same thing going on right here with the other altcoins. Very boring price action, guys. We might consolidate for quite a while before we actually start getting that next big move. Maybe another week or maybe even two. The stock market right now, if we look at the close, it is a very bearish close. You can see right here the S&P 500 has just closed a very bearish daily, weekly, and we still have 2 more days until the monthly candle closes. And if we close this much of a red body candle on the monthly time frame, it's gonna be historically very bearish for the stock market. And if the stocks start dropping like from the all-time high down to maybe the tariff lows, or maybe the yearly S1, that's gonna be like 23% of a correction. And for the stock market, this is considered a bear market. So like 20 to 30% correction is considered a bear market for the stocks. And for Bitcoin, you can see the case is different. For Bitcoin, bear market is considered like 60 to 70%. So if we look for 60 to 70%, the bottom is most likely gonna be around $43,000 for Bitcoin. And for the stocks, potentially we're gonna take out the liquidity below the tariff lows, and then we might continue with this same trade that we have been having for like the past 20 years, basically only up. If we look at the open interest for Bitcoin, you can see right here we still have quite a lot of open interest, and CVD is down while price is remaining neutral. You can see we have not had a open interest go down like those previous times right here. We are still remaining neutral, but with open interest still quite in the highs right here in the market, and right now trading above VWAP for the day, which is nice to see. It's gonna be a very interesting weekly candle open for Bitcoin, and also for the indices, for the stock market, for the dollar, and also for gold. It's gonna be very interesting. We've still not had any major news from the US president regarding the Middle East conflict, but yeah, basically I do think it's gonna be a very interesting open next week. As I said, I do expect for it to be bullish, but the real move will happen, in my opinion, once on Wednesday, the 1st of April, once the new monthly candle opens. We could get a fake out towards the downside, and then I do expect the monthly candle to turn bullish, to potentially look something like this. Other than that, if we look at the liquidation heat map, you can see most of the liquidity right now is sitting on the upside. We still do have some liquidity below us, which is why I said once the new monthly opens, we could see a fake out and then a nice bullish move towards the upside. Fear and Greed Index remaining at around 25. Spot ETFs, we did have during the week more, basically the bearish days were quite a lot more volume than the buys. You can see we had like 7 million and only 167 million. So basically we've had more sales in the spot ETF. So the bigger institutions are selling off more than they are accumulating, which is also not that great. But anyways, you can see we have overall on the major exchanges more longs than shorts. And for the next week, we do have Powell speaking on Monday. Then we got jobs on Tuesday. We got PMI data on Wednesday, and we do have some important data coming out on Friday. So I do think that would be it for today's update video, guys. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.